One of the biggest concerns for organizations is data security, with multiple methods of attack putting sensitive information at risk, a problem that they must face on a daily basis. All companies, especially those related to the financial sector, need to be prepared to confront any attack or vulnerability. Fortunately, for more than 41 years, Futurex has been developing hardware security modules designed to protect the world's most sensitive and confidential data. HSMs are responsible for keeping billions of worldwide data transactions safe, especially those we provide to financial institutions to keep sensitive information secure. But what is an HSM, and how does it work in a payment ecosystem? The HSMs are digital security vaults or lockers with encryption algorithms and keys. They are equipped with the most advanced technology to protect data and sensitive information that may be used by enterprise environments. HSM security is regulated by the PCI Security Standards Council, a committee that develops, manages, and regulates the security measures that should be implemented in a payment environment. It also defines the secure types of algorithms and how many should be used for encryption and decryption. Like the financial institutions we serve, Futurex hardware platforms and services are regularly audited to ensure compliance with international regulatory statutes and mandates. In the payment ecosystem, the HSMs can operate within a card issuing or acquirer environment because Futurex develops equipment with specialized tools for every requirement. In the payment space, there are two primary high-level types of applications: financial issuing and acquiring. Financial issuing focuses on the preparation and creation of payment cards and the provisioning of mobile payment tokens. Financial acquiring focuses on the steps carried out between merchants and banks for processing credit and debit transactions, either through traditional card-based or mobile payments. As you can see, each part of the transaction process in a payment ecosystem includes an HSM, starting from the user, who can go with his card to a point-of-sale terminal or an ATM, where his transaction will be processed by the payment application, and the issuer who provisioned the card that you will see our friend Mark will use to buy his favorite video game. Remember, the HSM is not independent. However, it is able to do its job because of instructions sent by the host or the acquire gateway. Let's talk about how an HSM works within a card-issuing ecosystem. The HSM within a card-issuing payment ecosystem is used to generate the cryptographic information that will be used in the manufacture of bank cards. For example, when our friend Mark goes to a bank to open an account, the bank may give Mark a card almost immediately. It then asks him to validate his PIN number at an ATM. You may have asked, how does that little card work? And how did they enter Mark's personal information into it? Very easy. When Mark opened his bank account, the bank made sure they received all the personal data they needed from Mark. To encrypt and save this information in a completely protected environment, the issuer uses a set of keys for the cards to be encrypted through specific algorithms in the HSM. Subsequently, it exports a file with all encrypted and saved data. This file is transferred to an embossing factory to create a bank card for Mark and multiple customers. Although it does not contain Mark's data yet, it will be used to create the card that will be associated with his bank account. Bank cards normally have a security chip, a magnetic stripe, and the PIN assigned by the user. It also includes the CVV number, which is used for security and validation purposes. Mark has his bank card. Now all he needs to worry about is having a balance in his account, because his data is safe with security and protection offered by Futurex. Now we will explain how the HSM works inside an acquirer payment ecosystem. That is, when we make banking transactions, use a debit or credit card, or insert our PIN code. Mark is a great gamer, so he goes to his favorite store to buy a video game and decides to pay with his debit card. So he introduces the bank card into a POS terminal and enters his PIN code. This is where the magic happens. The point of sale, which usually has an EMV chip reader or a contactless antenna, receives the information from Mark's card through an EMV chip also. As part of the transaction, data ARQC and PIN block are sent from the terminal to the bank gateway, who is going to process them with the HSM. This acquirer gateway sends a request to the HSM to validate the PIN and forwards the ARQC and card information that was entered by our friend Mark. The HSM processes PIN translation and forward the ARQC from the card information to send it to the issuer for validation. Once the information is encrypted and decrypted, the acquirer sends the transaction to the issuer for validation. The HSM issuer validates the PIN information and the transaction amount before confirming that the data is valid. And finally, the HSMs have done their job. And Mark is happy with all the new games that he purchased at the store with the security provided by the Futurex platforms.